you can see, everybody's having a good time. It's safe. It's not what you think it is.
It's Moshing, a trend Billboard magazine recently dubbed America's #1 dance. When the music is right, moshers bang around to a mixture of sounds: heavy metal, industrial, gothic, punk.
There's an excitement level that doesn't compare with the other formats of music that we do in this room.
The group in the middle makes the mosh pit. Then someone gets the crowd ready to dive in. There are variations, like body surfing and stage diving. We gave a camera to one overhead mosher to see things from his perspective, where it's not uncommon to fall. The kids say it's a way for them to vent their aggression. But is it safe? Surprisingly, few injuries have been reported, though some security guards say they have seen kids get hurt. But moshers say they're careful and follow their own unwritten rules.
There's like this whole neighborly thing, you know, love thy mosh neighbor.
Well, the person I'm about to introduce you to may be the exception to that people don't get hurt rule.
Yeah.
Do you think that moshing is dangerous in any way?
Not compared to football or hockey, no.
But there are like rules in football and hockey, yes?
There's also rules in moshing.
Yeah, what are the rules and who controls the rules?
Well, each individual person controls the rules, whereas you're not out there to hurt someone. You're out there to have a good time. And you also have to be aware that the other people around you are, you know, are having a good time too.
So what are the rules?
The rules are you're not there to hurt someone. You're there to have a good time and just jump around. If someone falls down, you pick them up. If you see someone hurt, you go to help them. It's just common human nature. Whereas in football and hockey, people are directly out to hurt each other.
Do you know if anybody's ever been hurt in your concerts?
There's been people hurt at our concerts, but, you know, you got to be careful.
Do you know Dave here was hurt at one of yours?
Hey, Dave.
What's up, Jim? How's it going?
Be careful, Dave.
All right, you got it.
All right, you have a question you'd like to ask here?
It's just a comment. I think it's really harmless. We've always had something. We had jitterbugging. We had the twist. We had slam dancing. We've always had something. So, you know, what's the harm in this?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Elvis, they said Elvis was a bad guy when he was doing his dance, and now he's on a stamp, let me tell you.
Herb, is this like the jitterbug?
I don't think so.
No? What's the difference, you think?
We were a little more cautious of things. I don't know what it is with the kids today.
Did you ever flip a girl over your back, or?
Never.
Never?
Never. I like to hold it in my arms.
You have a question?
Yes, I agree with Jim. It's not like I've been in the pit before and everyone's moshing, but you're not out to hurt each other. Like if you get pushed down or if you get hit, like the person, they'll help you back up. It's not really a violent dance. It's just a way of expressing your feeling toward the music.
Is this different at all from slam dancing? I guess the slam dancing of the 80s?
It's the same thing. I mean, what it is in reality is it's an aerobic vent for the youth of America.
An aerobic vent. You heard it here first, America.
The cool thing
an
is
aerobic vent.
There's no specific race that does it. It's everyone united together. It's the youth of America doing this. And there's a reason that we're doing it. It's because we're angry about what goes on in our country.
Yeah, you were recently
reasons.
arrested, right?
Yes, I was.
Why were you arrested?
For inciting a riot.
You care to elaborate, Jimmy?
We played a show at a place called Summers on the Beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And the kids were doing their thing. You know, which was passing each other around over each other's heads, jumping into each other's hands, catching each other. Fine. Bouncers were, on the other hand, physically punching them in the face, clotheslining them, knocking them down, pushing them onto the concrete floor, putting them in sleeper holds where they're unconscious on the stage during our performance. I stopped the performance, had the manager come out, and told him to, you know, either we stop playing or the bouncers get pulled off the stage. He pulled the bouncers off the stage, and while the bouncers were coming off the stage, one of them grabbed the mic and stated, where I come from, we deal with combat, and we take no survivors. Now, I have 400 kids at a show that are very angry and upset at these bouncers as it is, and they're also riled up from the music and the show. This guy physically tried to attack me with the rest of his security staff, so the tightness that is in our shows, which is the hardcore, punk rock, metal shows, the kids took my back, which ensued into a riot.
So it's really the security guards who don't get it?
For the most part, a lot of them don't, but there's places like the Ritz.
He's 100% right.
He's 100%
There's clubs
right.
like the Ritz that have experience with it, and that, like last night, Fear played at the Ritz. that's an experienced crew, and those guys know that the kids aren't there to hurt them.
All right, let me get into this commercial break, and we'll come back and continue on moshing in a minute.